Hello, everybody. Welcome back. My name is Chris. This is Learn British English Free, the channel on YouTube. This is a more advanced or challenging lesson. We're going to look at an authentic website and an article to do with a weather phenomenon and the colour of the sky. Because there's some difficult words and vocabulary here, as usual, the captions or English subtitles will be available on YouTube, so please use them now if you need to. And there's my email address again if you want to contact me for other lessons or with questions. Now, I should say thank you to a student of mine. Her English name is Willow. She raised this with me before some time ago, and I promised to look it up and do a video about it. So here we are. Willow is a student from China. She actually gave me my Chinese name, which she thought of herself and proactively. So many reasons to be thankful to her. I hope this video will be useful for you, Willow. We're going to talk about an ancient English expression. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. It refers to the colour of the sky at the night and during the day, of course, and the implications. What does it mean in terms of what will happen with the weather? We can hear the word shepherd is in both of those sentences. Now, what or who is a shepherd? If you don't know, I can show you now. Here we are. So behind me, we can see the shepherd, who is the person in this photo, a man who owns and cares for many sheep, a flock of sheep. Obviously, the weather is very, very important for them. It affects what will happen with their sheep, or if they're farmers, with their crops and other animals as well during the coming days. So the colour of the sky, given that it has some importance and it gives an indication of what is going to happen, it's a very important thing. And that's why these sentences are so famous here. I'm going to share a website and read through some parts of it. So please have a look with me whilst I do that. Now, this website is from a charity. That means it's like a company who don't want to make profit. And it's a charity in Norfolk. Norfolk is a county in England. A county is a region or an area. And it's important for me too, because that's where my parents live now. So Norfolk is at the east of England. And this is where this information comes from. The title of the article, Why Do We Say Red Sky at Night, Shepherd's Delight? Has some scientific information here. There's some scenery from Norfolk. The named author is Lisa Ashbury. Have you ever looked up at a beautiful red sky in the evening and remembered the old saying, red sky at night, shepherd's delight? It's a phrase many of us have grown up with, but do we know where it comes from? And more importantly, how accurate it really is? And this short paragraph here explains about the Norfolk charity. The origins of the saying. Red sky at night, shepherd's delight. Red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning. This old saying has been passed down through generations, thought to have originated in ancient times. This part confirms that the knowledge and the expressions are very, very old. But it's not just a saying. There's some science behind it. The colour of the sky is affected by the scattering of sunlight by particles in the atmosphere, and these changes can often offer clues about the weather to come. The science behind it. A red sky at night occurs when the setting sun sends its light through a large amount of dust particles or moisture in the atmosphere. This usually indicates that high pressure is on its way, meaning clear skies and dry weather are likely to follow. High pressure is a particular weather event. I can't really explain it myself, but have a look. It will be easy to find the explanation on the internet if you need to. In Norfolk, where agriculture plays such a significant role in our landscapes, farmers and shepherds would be glad at the prospect of a clear day and dry day ahead, knowing their livestock and crops are less likely to be affected by sudden changes in weather. Livestock refers to animals that farmers keep, not only sheep, but cows, pigs, chickens as well, all sorts. In contrast, a red sky in the morning often signals that the weather is going to take a turn for the worse. That means to get much worse. When the sky appears red as the sun rises, it typically means the high pressure system has passed, and a low pressure system associated with bad weather may be approaching from the west. Shepherds and anyone working the land would take heed of this early warning to prepare for rain or storms. We can understand that for a long, long time, shepherds, farmers, and others working outside, if they see red sky at night or red sky in the morning, that will help them plan what they're going to do the next day and in the coming days. How it relates to Norfolk's landscape, you can see another beautiful photo here of the countryside in Norfolk. In Norfolk, a predominantly rural county, we're fortunate to experience big open skies that allow us to observe these changes clearly. The flatness of our landscape gives us an unimpeded view of the sky, making these weather signs all the more visible. It's part of what makes living here so special, being able to witness nature's cues and feel connected to the land. For centuries, Norfolk's farmers, sailors, and shepherds have relied on traditional weather wisdom like this to make decisions about planting, harvesting, and caring for animals. They've specified sailors there. Sailors, of course, work at sea in boats with fishing or other activities. And it's just as important for them because the weather or stormy weather will have such a huge impact, be dangerous in terms of storm at sea. Norfolk is by the sea, so there's lots of sailors and businesses that need to do their work at sea. I'll finish reading there and sharing. The link, of course, will be in the description. You're welcome to have a look and review it in detail yourself. But I hope that I read it clearly enough. Thanks once again to Willow for the suggestion, and I hope everyone learns something from this. There's plenty to review and go back over. Quite a lot of it was fairly difficult, and I need to check or learn about some things myself, to be honest. Next time on Learn British English Free on YouTube, I'll be posting a lesson about grammar and more basic grammar, which may be more accessible for many. So please come back soon to see that. My name is Chris. Thank you for watching. Thanks as well to my farmer friend here, or my shepherd friend, for joining me for this lesson. I'll see you next time. Bye for now, everyone. Bye-bye.